Okay, Flynn. Look at how tired I am, guys. Flynn and I are headed to Arizona, just the two of us. Just kidding. Gotcha good. There's Eric and Andrew and Corey, and my Aunt Cindy's coming to help out as well. My mom is doing grandma camp with the other grandkids, which is super exciting. It's like their favorite time of year. So they have, I can't wait for him to go someday. They get to spend a week with my mom, and they have like fun activities, and it's like a camp, but with grandma. It's grandma camp. It's fun. My camera for some reason lately like won't focus on my face, so sorry if this entire vlog is blurry. We are headed to Arizona. Flynn is at the age where he just will be holding a toy and just out of nowhere will be like, and just like throw it across the room, and then it's on the ground. And there are certain things that are going around that I don't want him to catch. So when he throws things on the ground, it could have germs on it. It could have germs on it, so you can't put it in your mouth again. I gotta go deal with this kid.
Are you tired?
He's so tired. His nap was supposed to be 2 hours ago.
Flynn.
That's gonna help.
Are you delusional? Do you think you're asleep?
Flynn. Things bad. Things bad. Things.
I'm texting Nicola because he's watching our fur babies right now. Thank you if you're watching this. Okay, we have made it to Phoenix, Arizona. That was hectic. Baby pooped on the plane. It was very stinky. He pooped at the airport when we first got to the airport, and Eric changed him there, and then he pooped on the plane, but he didn't cry on the plane. I made little goodie bag for anyone on the plane in case he screamed the whole time. That had like Starbucks gift cards and like candies and earplugs and stuff. Some moms are super against that and think that's really awful to like apologize for your kid crying, but I just think it's like a nice, like silly little thing to do. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but anyway, I could talk more about that later if I need to, if I piss off a bunch of people by making goodie bags. But anyway, I had these goodie bags I was ready to hand out to people in case he was a mess, but he was really good. He didn't cry at all. He slept, and he woke up and he just played and pooped. So he did really, really good. I'm really proud of him. And now we're at the hotel. It's very weird. Usually we stay at like a DoubleTree or a Hilton, but today we're staying at a hotel I've never heard of before. I don't know what this place is, but it's like trying to be trendy and cool and hipster and like, oh my God, we don't even need a door for the shower. Like you just shower and let everyone see your naked vagina.
Well, you can shower in the sexy shower or the not so sexy.
Yeah, there's a sexy shower that's clear, and then the not so sexy, which is a little bit shaded, but still there's no door. There's also no bath. We have a baby, we need to give him a bath. So I'm gonna show you guys what this place looks like. So now that I have a kid, try to get suites if I can afford them in certain places, like if it works in the budget, because that way he can sleep in a room and I can work in another room. So this place is like technically 2 rooms. So we got it, but it's not. It's like separated by this little tiny sliver of a wall. So he'll sleep in there and I'll work in here. It's still cool and big. I'm not complaining because this place is super awesome and trendy, and if I didn't have a baby, I'd be all about it. But it's got this like long sink bar thing, and then this is the bathroom in here. Well, just the toilet actually. And then the showers, like I said, is just like openness, so you just are naked and showering for anyone to look at you. And there's no tub. We just filled the sink, and Flynn's gonna take a little bird bath in the sink. But anyway, we're gonna give him a bath and put him to bed because it's past his bedtime. So. This is dangerous. Yes, it's dangerous. Big boy Flynn. Whoa! Whoa! Slip and sliding. Bath time in the sink! Bath time in the sink! What do you think? Where's the dog? And I'll be running back and forth.
Big dog.
Ooh, big boy. It's the next day. Flynn is in his sleep suit. I am in my PJs, what I sleep in, which is just some biker shorts and a nursing bra. 'Cause mom life. Eric's in the shower. And I just wanted to tell you guys something quickly. You're gonna notice probably coming up in the next few vlogs, if I keep vlogging, something about me. You're going to notice band-aids on my fingers, and if you do see my fingers, you'll see sores and cuts and things. I've talked a little bit about it on social media, but basically I have been dealing with something that I thought was just like a weird habit, like a weird gross habit that I've always had, which is I've always kind of picked at my skin and like chewed up my skin, and I've talked about stuff like that before, but recently in the last few weeks it's gotten really bad, and I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but basically everyone kind of picks at skin every once in a while, whatever, but for me it's gotten so freaking bad. I found out that I actually have something called dermatillomania, but I have that, and it's this weird disorder that's usually because of, it's like an OCD anxiety thing, which I'm not self-diagnosing myself. I have talked to a psychiatrist, and so I'm dealing with that. Basically just something I didn't know that I had. And it's not too big of a deal, it just sucks for me essentially, because it's embarrassing and it's gross and I don't like it and I want to stop and I can't. But other people struggle with it too, and so I'm just gonna talk about it so that if you guys see like sores on my hands or like band-aids all over all my fingers, that is why. And hopefully there's someone else out there, if you're dealing with it, you're like, oh, someone else is going through that too. But it's usually has to do with like an OCD or anxiety issue, so I'm figuring that out and seeing what is going on with me and why I'm literally eating and ripping the skin off my own body obsessively, like really bad, and I like will stay awake for hours doing it to the point where I don't have fingerprints, my fingerprints aren't recognizable anymore, and I'm just constantly bleeding and have sores all over my fingers, and no matter what I do, I can't stop. So it's really gross and weird, Flynn, and I gotta fix it. So I'm working on that. So I'm not gonna make a big deal of it, but I just wanted to let you guys know that that's what's going on with me right now. I don't really know why it's gotten really horrible in the last few weeks. There's been a lot going on, but it's all good stuff, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, we are going to go to the theater soon, so I need to straighten my weave. I have to get dressed, and you have to get dressed. You gotta eat. There's a lot to do. We gotta pack. What do you think? Yeah, we have to get ready to go, but I just wanted to fill you guys in on that. I'm naked! Love it! These showers don't have doors. You can see all the bits and pieces, Flynn. Flynn, don't look at your dad. Porn! Porn! Okay, let's go. Say goodbye. We'll see you at the theater. Goodbye. Okay, so I just had to film a new thing for the show inside of this magic box. In the new show, I have like a magic box, and I needed to film something inside of it to project onto the screen. So I asked that the magic box be put in a private, quiet location where no one would be. And so they put the box in a lobby for me. And I'm kind of telling this story so that Eric can hear it too. He doesn't know this story yet. So I said, make sure that no one's comes through here, because I'm gonna be filming Miranda inside this box, and it'd be weird for people to walk through and hear me be like, oh, inside of a big box with my pants on, like haters back off pants on it. So I'm sitting there, I turn on my camera, I'm about to film, and I hear voices coming through the lobby, and I was like, oh, I can't film because now I'm in the box. I don't wanna come out of the box, because the only way out of the box is through the crotch of Miranda's pants. So I didn't wanna like come through and birth myself and be like, excuse me, I'm filming, and I was like dressed like Miranda and scare them coming out of a box. And they're just talking right outside the box, and I was like, they have no idea that I'm dressed like Miranda right now inside of this box filming. So I text Christopher Robin, who's like my tour manager. I said, there are people inside this lobby. I am stuck inside this box. I'm so scared. I don't want to come out. And then I get a text back that says, what are you talking about? And I was like,
Who did you text it to?
Your brother. Oh, I said, there are people hanging out in the lobby working, and I'm in the box hiding. I'm scared, help me. Okay, maybe they're leaving, I don't know, I'm scared. And he said, what's this now? And I just said, haha, oh my God, too many Christophers. And he said, I love that little peek into your life though. Yeah, so anyway, it's time for a sound check, but I thought that was a funny little story. We are at sound check. What do you think, Flynn? What do you think? Yeah, there's the stage. Right now there's no sound at sound check, which is a problem. And we're hanging up the posters on the poles. and we're about to try some new stuff. So this, sometimes sound check is like, you run out of time and you don't really get to run anything. So this sound check will probably just run a couple numbers and that's it, because we're running out of time before the meet and greet, Flynn.
That was incredible.
Show's over. I'm tired. I have thoughts, but I got a lot of wonderful gifts from you guys who came, including this jacket of me and Flynn. It's hand painted on there. I'm so impressed. You guys are so talented. I also got like quilts with like pictures of my family and like cute onesies for Flynn and cookies and all this stuff. So thank you so much to everyone who brought presents. You guys are so sweet. I love you. And I'm really tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, bye. We have made it. Yeah, we have made it to the hotel. Oh man, y'all. This has been a rough day. What do you think, Flynn? Why are you awake? Is that what you're thinking? Why am I awake, Mom? It's midnight. Why am I awake? You're awake because right after the show, we drove 2 hours to, where are we now? Tucson, Arizona, okay? But now I need to put you back to sleep. The problem is, once you wake up a baby, it's really hard to get them back to sleep. So this should be interesting. Oh, that was a very aggressive belch. You've learned from your mother so well. I had like a panicky, weird moment today. I'm not gonna talk about it too much because I don't even know what it was. I've never had an experience like this before. During sound check was really stressful today. Nothing was working and we wanted to add a new number and there was choreography with it, and then it was just a lot was going on, and there was problems with merch, and just all the different people at the theater were wanting questions and requests for me, and then we ran out of time at sound check. We didn't even get to run anything. It was just very stressful. And hi, sweet boy. And I'm used to stressful situations, especially with sound check. I've been touring for 10 years. I'm used to it. I'm used to everything falling apart and becoming a mess at the last minute. I've done it before many a time. But this time, I don't know why. Ew. Oh no, baby. We continued. You just wanted to barf about it? Okay, so anyway, I just got like all of a sudden really overwhelmed and felt like panicked and scared and felt like I couldn't do it. It felt like I needed to like run away and hide and just sob, which I've never felt like that before. Like, we all know that I cry a lot. Like, y'all have seen me cry a lot. I'm very emotional, I'm very dramatic. I'm the first to admit it. But this was weird. Like, I've never felt this way before. I just like was panicked and like felt like anxious and like stressed and scared and like was like shaking. And it wasn't even that stressful of a situation. Like, I've been in way worse situations before with tech rehearsals and stuff, and like it was, I don't know what about it made me so freaked out. But then I came downstairs to the dressing rooms and he was asleep. Eric had taken care of him. He was totally fine. Everything was good with him. Like, everything was totally fine and safe and good. I just freaked out. And it literally felt like it was for no reason, but I was looking at Eric with tears streaming down my face, and I was just like, I feel like something's wrong. My brain, I just feel like I don't have control over my brain or my body. I feel like something's off, and I was like shaking, and I couldn't stop crying, and I just like, but it seemed like it was for no reason. Like I feel like I couldn't talk or breathe. Like it just felt weird. Like it was just weird. And it could have just been exhaustion. I don't know. Things are, when you're breastfeeding and when you're pregnant, and then when you have a baby, and then when you're breastfeeding, there's a lot of new hormones and new things running through your body. So it could be that. It could be something else I'm dealing with. It could be related to my finger ripping off situation. I don't know, but it was really weird. I've never experienced anything like that before. I felt very out of body, out of mind. Like I kept saying that to him, to Eric and to Corey. I was like, I just feel like I don't understand what's going on. I feel really weird. I feel really weird. And I was like shaking and sobbing. It was really weird, y'all. It was weird. But then it went away. Eric calmed me down, and then I was fine. And then I was fine and had a great show and had a great meet and greet, and I've been fine ever since. It was super weird. So I don't know if it was just exhaustion related or had to do with postpartum, or if it had to do with my other issues going on with my stress. And why are you barfing so much? My baby loves to barf. He barfs like constantly. Yeah, you do. Stop barfing, you silly goose. Anyway, that's what I went through today. I'm totally fine, and everything's totally fine. It was just a really weird experience, and I've never felt that way before. It was weird. Are you giving me kisses? Thank you for my kisses right after you throw up. I sure love you. You wanna go sleep now? Should we cuddle and go to sleep? Okay. Yes, I love you too. Can I have a hug? Good night.